Greetings, my lovely Lalas, and all you giants too. Charmin Yummyberry back once again with another episode of Icy Adventure. This is where we last left off. We were going to be running some quests for the our furry friends at Mog-x, and we're also unlocking the map. We're doing a little bit of teleportation, simply because some of the quests were up and down, not necessarily back and forth. But a lot of this one will still be at 1x speed, so we can explore, take in the views, and enjoy what this area has to offer. Those violet rocks there always get me, because it makes me think that there's one of our, our fighting circles. That there's a quest or something there until we get a little better angle on it. I imagine, though, given the color, that would be lightning ether made solid, kind of like how we saw the remnants of the Calamity made solid through you know glowing red crystal and blue, especially out by Morby, where everything landed in the like that salt flat area where the Kikrin hang out. The items in this location can be a little tricky to find, as the map is hilly and there's a lot of ruins around. So take a look at where I'm finding them on my map, so you'll have a little bit easier of a time.
One.
Okay, there's one. And just two more left in this big old circle. Let's see. If I were something sparkling on the ground, where would I be? Ermagursh, where's... Aha! Found you. I'ma get you. Okay, just Uematsu, and we will be good to go. Yeah, I'm still going to hold that so far, despite things being a little hard to find. It hasn't been nearly as aggravating as the hype was telling me it was. Nice, okay. Now, oh, if you haven't figured out the sound, that is the original airship music from Final Fantasy I for the Nintendo Entertainment System. That said, why don't we hop aboard that ship and go to a location to turn this in. Here we go, short supply, making my deliveries here. My service will be known to you moogles. I was reading a little bit on the Final Fantasy Wikia about moogles, just to catch myself up on, you know, their origins and see what little hidden gems or nods that appear in 14, as 14 is very much a tribute game, almost somewhat like an Xholic for the franchise. And according to the website, they first oh, here, let me find it. Ah, yes, here we go. They were originally scheduled to go into Final Fantasy II. However, they were held back until 3, their first appearance, and in 2 they were just a beaver type monster. In 3, the moogles appeared with the notable name of Mog. And since then, they have been in some form or fashion, almost every other game in the franchise. They were in Final Fantasy V, 6, 7, and the derivatives there, Advent Children, Dirge of Cerberus, Crisis Core, 8, 9, let's see, yeah, 10 and 10-2 as well. Of course, they were in 11. I really enjoy the Nomad Moogles. I like their look. I was kind of hoping maybe something like that could pop up here in 14 as a fun throwback. 12, and remember, they're not always how they appear here as the cute little pom-poms. They also have like a cat-like face. Might look like some sort of like little marsupial or something. It's a lot of fun. 13, particularly in 13-2, as that was the plot device as your guide / weapon. And here we are in 14 with them taking a notable role, especially in the Heavensward expansion. It's a fun history. I would urge you to take a look because they're in tactics and in so many other places that if you don't read up on it, you might miss out on fun little subtleties that they're going to develop here. Of course, the tactics Moogles are a little bit more, maybe you could call rabbit-like, because they have the longer, narrow ears, and then their pom-poms are on longer stalks, if you want to call it stalks. That was something that was, of course, carried into Final Fantasy XII, as that also takes place in Ivalice. Alright, bodyguards, getting back to things at hand, what do you have to say? Alright, well, you know, we're going to have to talk to the main Seedseer. However, as in the course of playing games, yeah, a little bit of time passed as we had to take a break for errands, you know, meals, quick potty break or whatnot. But we're back, and we're going to see off Senna. I do appreciate her her little cracks of cuteness that she's letting get through regarding her affection for the Moogles. Such is the way of things. We are back from the cutscene. I don't know if you can hear her, but Sophie's on my desk again. She may be purring into the microphone or perhaps rubbing against it here and there. She enjoys playing this game alongside me. Aha, and the plot continues. See, this isn't so bad. Everything is clustered. You can turn in everything at once. I mean, certainly in the Forelands, that seemed a lot more intense than... oh, speaking of intense, look at you. Such dramatic eyes. Anyway, those quests seemed a lot more spread out. Asterisk so far. Okay, we'll see you back. Now let's teleport. Because there is more stuff to do. She'll always be waiting for us in the 12's. With that acceptance, we will move on into the next episode. Thanks for joining me for this one. Happy adventuring. Bye-bye.